name is Jennifer, and I'm here to do a mid-month energy update for the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Happy birthday to all of the Geminis out there. It's also a new moon in Gemini. My moon sign is Gemini, my Venus sign is Gemini, and my Mars is Gemini. I have a lot of Gemini in my chart, even though my sun sign is Taurus and my my rising sign is Libra. I'm here to do, like I said, a mid-month energy update, but I'm also going to be doing later today, I'm also going to be doing a collective read for the new moon in Gemini. I love doing moon readings. But this reading here, and I have my coffee with me. I just finished. If you don't know and you're not familiar, I am on Instagram. My username on Instagram is @JennSeitzer, JennSeitzer, or Sage and Stone Tarot. I started doing videos for IGTV. I just finished my Cafe Tarot Talk. It's shorter readings, general readings for all signs. These are this reading is going to be for the air signs. And I have my coffee with me, just regular old coffee. So grab yourself your coffee or whatever it is that's in your cup, and let's go. I'm going to first pull 3 animal message cards, one for each of the air signs. Then I'm going to do an overall an overarching energy that's going to lead the read for the air signs. Then I'm going to get into the tarot with my cosmic tarot, and then for clarifying messages, I'll be using my Chakra Oracle Wisdom deck, or Chakra Wisdom Oracle, one or the other. It's these with these beautiful colors. So let's get started. Let's get started for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I will be doing a bonus read for Gemini. I've been doing that with each zodiac sign. I do a bonus read for the sign. Okay, so one more. All of my cards have been pre-shuffled, but I like to shuffle on camera so you can see. So for Gemini, what is for Gemini? What animal? Gemini, Libra. What's for Libra? Libra. And Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so for the bottom of the deck, for all of the signs, for all the air signs, we have Wolf, Guardian. You are safe and protected at all times. Wolf happens to be my power animal. The wolf has been with me my whole adult life, probably longer than that. But this is a message to let you know, Spirit wants you to know, air signs, that you are safe and protected at all times. So if you have been feeling kind of out of sorts, just know that you are safe and you are protected by your guides, by the spirit universe, source. You're protected. And so for Gemini, we have Coyote, Wise Fool. Accept your follies and find the teaching in them. So Wise Fool, you are wise. You are wiser than you think you are. What you think your follies, that's an odd word. Find the teachings in them. Those qualities about you, Gemini, that you often find yourself feeling like a fool. You're wiser than you think you are. And take a step back and really start examining and understanding and learning the lessons. What is it teaching you? Because a lot of times what we think are weaknesses are actually our greatest strengths. And like the coyote is wise, they're a trickster also, but everything happens for a reason. Everything is done for a reason. And to just accept yourself as is, and to look for Look for the teachings, look for the lessons, look for what you're meant to learn. So Libra, we have Deer, Pathfinder. Trust your instincts to guide you through the situation. You are coming upon a situation mid-month, this new moon. You're in a situation, Libra, that you are needing to trust your instincts, but also paving your own way, walking to the beat of your own drum, which I feel for a lot of Libra, that is something that can crop up anxiety and fear. But trust your instincts, trust what your inner voice is telling you, because your inner voice is a lot wiser than the ego or the mind. Our soul knows. Our soul has been orchestrating everything, every step that we take. So trust your instincts, because it's going to guide you through this situation, and we'll get into the tarot to see more what that is. Aquarius, we have Leo energy, lion, courage, ask for what you want. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. So I feel for Aquarius, this is something that is taking or will be taking a lot of courage. But step into this energy, step into the energy of the lion, and ask for what it is that you want. Because like I said, you won't receive what it is that you want if you don't ask. What is the worst that can happen? You know, the answer is no, but there's a reason for that. There might be reasons why the answer might be no, depending on what that is. Sometimes what it is that we receive isn't always what we want, and there's usually a reason for that. But have the courage to ask for what it is that you want, and we will find out more in the tarot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards for some overarching energy, which is going to lead the read. It's going to give an overview of what's going on for the air signs. Okay. Wow. That came out pretty quick. It's the second time. So let's see what's on the... This is the second time. This is the second time or third time this has come up. Wind activation. I think this came up for you also, air signs, in the beginning when I did the beginning of the month. Again, wind activation. You're being activated, have been activated. You have been activated. I feel for the air signs that for those of you that I'm connecting to, this activation, this wind feels like you are being blown, like tossed around to, back and forth. And it's hard to gain your center, your ground. Just feeling blown away, just blown away. That's a message that just came to me, that you're feeling blown away. So we have forest, breath. Take a breath, breathe, center yourself. There's a forest here. Connect to nature. If you are breathing from the chest, that is shallow breathing. Because I just feel that it's almost like whoever I'm connecting with the collective of air, it's almost like the wind has been knocked out of you. And it's time to gain your footing again. And it's important to do that because we have Milky Way perspective. It's time to see things from a different perspective, a different angle, to understand why you might feel like the wind has been knocked out of you, or you're feeling like you are being blown around. There's a reason for this, and it's time to take a breath, to slow down, because you're needing to look at things from a higher perspective, the bigger picture, and a different angle, because now we have dragonfly emergence. Because what is going to emerge from this experience or this situation, it's something brand new. You are emerging in you yourself, are emerging kind of like a butterfly, although this is a dragonfly. I just feel there's a transformation happening. But right now you're feeling as if you're being blown around and feeling like the wind has been knocked out of you, but there's a reason for it. So let's get into the tarot and see what the tarot has to say for the air signs. Almost blew all of my cards on the floor. Okay. All right. Just need a sip. Excuse me. Went down the wrong way. All right. Spirit, why do the air signs feel as if they've been they're being blown around? What is going on for the air signs for the rest of things are being illuminated for you? We have the moon. If you wow, okay. Excuse me. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card. I'm going to get some clarifiers as well. So in the very center of this, reading, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Air signs, you're not trusting that voice within. You're not trusting your higher self. You're not trusting that what it is that you're feeling, what it is that your guides are telling you to be true. A lot of second guessing. We have the Moon card. Things have been and are being illuminated, will continue to be illuminated, especially with this new moon. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel with the situation above, with the activation and breath, perspective, with all of these planets that are in retrograde, I feel for some that there's a situation that has come back around. For some, it's a painful, either a painful lesson or a person, someone has come back around that has illuminated either some more truth, or it's coming back around and it has triggered and cropped up a wound, which is causing to dig deep for full and complete forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of all parties involved, which with the bottom of the deck with the Hermit card, looking for wisdom, some deep wisdom and knowledge, going within, really stepping back and kind of going within to look at things with the Milky Way, looking at things from a different angle, a different perspective. So that I feel, and what is going to emerge outward is going to be something completely different and more beautiful than you thought. But with the High Priestess in reverse, it's hard to trust the situation, I feel, has you maybe doubting what you originally thought, or maybe doubting whether you should forgive But forgiveness sets us free. It lets you out of the prison, because when we forgive, we are setting ourselves free. We no longer carry with us the poison, so to speak. It actually, when we forgive, we're doing that for ourselves and not for anybody else. So the Chariot is moving forward. Moving forward, it's asking you to move forward. And we have the Hierophant facing the Chariot here. With the Hierophant here, this is higher spiritual learning. This is your perception. Again, perception is going to be key here. Your perception has been challenged. Belief systems have been challenged. Moving away from old paradigms, moving away from conditioning and beliefs, because the Hierophant, traditional, it's about tradition. It's about tradition. It's about conformity. And so I'm feeling that this entire situation that has cropped up for you, where you have needed to step back and seek some wisdom and knowledge because it's challenged traditional belief systems for you, moving away from that and seeing things from a different angle again, a higher perspective, deeper spiritual learning, higher spiritual learning. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This I feel that the belief systems that you air signs are moving away from, these are belief systems and conditioning that had you feeling very small. It had you feeling less than. It took a hit on your confidence. At one point, you might have felt very strong in your stance, but this situation that has cropped up again has challenged it, and you are moving away. You are starting to see and emerge. This emergence here is a new way of being, a new way of relating and communicating. Your belief systems are being challenged, and you're going to emerge it's like completely new, in a much more grounded and a much more centered, and where it's going to be in alignment with who you have become and are becoming, because we are all emerging and ascending higher. And a lot of us are seeking deeper spiritual learning and knowledge and wisdom, because the old ways of doing things aren't working anymore. It doesn't work. It is not in alignment with the vibration of what we have become. So now what I'm going to do, I didn't need any clarifying messages, which I thought I might have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull cards for Gemini. I'm going to pull cards for Gemini first. All right, Gemini, what's going on for Gemini? We had for Gemini, wise fool. Accept your follies and find the teaching in them. That goes perfect with what I just shared with the general overall energy. Okay, so there's a lot of cups, all three, except for this last one, Gemini. There's a lot of either you have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. What I feel more than anything else, what's coming to me is a lot of very deep emotion, deep feelings. This situation that I'm connecting to for Gemini, if this is a situation that had you feeling like a fool, because we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, there's been a lot of despair. There's been a lot of despair. Ten of Cups, King of Cups, and Five of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm feeling, what I feel, and what I'm connecting to the message is that this Ten of Cups, the proverbial happily ever after, complete and total emotional fulfillment, filling all 10 cups with only those things that are in alignment with soul and our heart's desire. What I'm feeling is that there's been a situation with like a King of Cups personality that left you feeling like a fool, which left you feeling despair. And this is accepting that you are not a fool. You are not a fool. You are a lot wiser. You're a lot wiser. And this is what's emerging, this perspective, this the activation, taking a breath. This has really, what I'm feeling is that it knocked the wind out of you, so to speak, with activation. It blew you around for a long period of time, having you in this Four of Cups, this energy of the Four of Cups, because for Gemini, this was their Ten of Cups. With this was their Ten of Cups. But with this activation, once you have gained your footing, or will be, this pulls you out of this Five of Cups, feeling left out in the cold, feeling emotionally bankrupt, spiritually, even financially. No. What I want to do is really quickly for Gemini, I'm going to pull some Oracle, Intuit Oracle, get some messages on this. Yeah, you've been pulled out of this. You have emerged stronger. You are not the fool. You are not the fool that you thought you were. Because you have looked and have been looking at this from a different perspective, a higher perspective. And you actually walk away wiser. So, Spirit, tell me more about this with Gemini. Yes, you made a judgment call. We have Pluto, which is in, this has been a yes. All right, from the bottom of the deck, this was a situation. Here it is. There's clarity on this for Gemini. You had become wise. You had become wise to this situation, this relationship, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, your situation that had left you feeling in a Four of Cups energy. This was to you, Gemini, your Ten of Cups, with this King of Cups personality. But you have now been lifted out of this feeling left out in the cold. You made a judgment call. You made a judgment call. Phoenix rising from the ashes. This is Pluto, this revealer, the great revealer. It was revealed to you what the situation truly was. And you no longer feel like a fool, because we have ring, which is, and this here from the bottom of the deck before, this ring and diamond ring, whip. This was on the bottom of the deck. Whip. This was a situation that was could have been abusive, and it's over. It's over. No longer feeling like the whipping post. We have ring, agreement, partnership, diamond ring, engagement, partnership. This is the two that came out with the Judgment card. You've put an end, Gemini, you put an end to being the whipping post for this person. So you came out, you are no longer, you've risen from the ashes, you have come up from the Five of Pentacles, and you have learned the lesson, and you are much wiser, and you took off. It actually knocked the wind out of you, but you have emerged stronger and wiser with with a much deeper knowledge and wisdom. There's that Hermit card, and then the Hierophant card. So good for you, Gemini. That's a great energy. Like a strong energy is what I'm saying. So Libra, you are a pathfinder. You are paving your way. Trust your instincts. That is going to guide you through this situation. We're going to figure out why you need to trust your instincts. What is this situation that you are needing guidance? Instead of feeling like a deer in the headlights, you are finding your own path. Trust your instincts. Deers need to trust their instincts in the wild. So for Libra, what's the situation for Libra? What's the situation for Libra, Spirit? Any other messages, Spirit? Wow, there's a lot of wands. The situation, bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. This is a shitty energy, to be honest with you. Libra, for those I'm connecting to, you've been in a situation where there's been a lot of chaos, a lot of animosity and conflict. The Five of Swords and five has been very challenging for you, Libra. And it's been hard. You've been feeling like a deer caught in the headlights. And what it's done, Eight of Swords, you've been feeling very trapped in your own mind, not being able to figure out how to get out of this situation that you've been in. But your deer is asking you, this animal guide is asking you to trust your instincts. You can get out of this situation. You've always had the ability to get out of this situation, because the Eight of Swords, these are self-imposed prisons of the mind. You've created this entrapment in your mind that you can't get out of this situation, when in actuality, all you have to do, because if you look at this couple can walk away from these swords at any moment. You are the one that has the power to just walk away from what has been causing you so much drama and conflict and animosity. Four of Wands. If you look at her, she's leaping. This is a spiral. Look at the spiral. Look at her wanting to leap. She's transitioning out. It's transitioning out of this chaotic situation that you have found yourself in. I feel that this is a situation that you have been in for a long period of time. And the Three of Wands, you had set your intentions. Your intentions have always been to get out of the situation. Because of, because this is it's not a progression. We have the Four of Wands and then the Three of Wands. So what I'm feeling is that, Libra, you've been going back and forth, wanting to leap out of this situation and transition to something that is peaceful and with wands, that taps into that creativity of yours and your heart's desire and your passion. And you've been putting those intentions out there. The sun is right here. All you need to do is touch it. Reach for the sun. The sun is there waiting for you with this Ace of Wands. All you need to do is take it. Take this. Take the wand that the universe has been waiting for you to grab a hold of. You can get out of this situation. You can get out of this situation, and you have been able to get out of this situation anytime you wanted to. It's your own mind that has allowed you to feel like you can't. So I'm going to pull some Intuit Oracle to get a few more clarifying messages. There's a passionate, creative beginning waiting for you, Libra, to just grab a hold of. So, Spirit, Libra. Wow, Libra, see? What is waiting for? Hummingbird, we have on the bottom of the deck. Be present, lift out of negativity, lightness of being, Libra. And we have butterfly underneath. This is incredible. Libra, you're going through a metamorphosis. This goes back to emergence, dragonfly. I mentioned butterfly earlier. You are emerging. This situation has knocked the wind out of you. It has knocked the wind out of you. You have felt like you haven't been able to breathe. And so now this wind literally has like knocked you over, and it's going to continue because you are now looking at things from a completely different perspective. You're trying to get out of the mind. You have had the ability to do so. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the hummingbird, lightness of being, be present and resilient. You are going through a metamorphosis. This is the evolution of the soul. This situation has evolved your soul. It's been, be open to this. Do not back away. Do not be afraid. Be open to the changes that are happening, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter, the ruler of expansion. This is a turning point. This mid-month, the rest of May, this new moon in Gemini is going to expand your soul. And this is all about next level, a partnership, a promise, an agreement, a union. This is with someone, see, because we have the crow, memories, remembering a new event or happening. This is a good omen. So there's a turning point where you are leaving and transitioning out of a very chaotic and conflicted, chaos, dramatic situation, and there's a turning point. It is emerging, and there's a metamorphosis, because what is coming to you, Libra, is a union that is more in alignment with the beauty of who you are. Remember, your Venus rules Libra. That's about beauty. That's what it is that you've been seeking. And with the crow's wisdom, it's remembering who you truly are. And this is a beautiful metamorphosis. Allow it to happen. Don't resist this. So now Aquarius, lion, courage, ask for what it is that you want. So I'm going to pull some messages for Aquarius. Aquarius, what are... Wow. Okay, so Aquarius, a lot of this came out. Again, we have the Strength card. So Aquarius, what I'm picking up and what I'm feeling, because yes, this lion. So you might be dealing with a Leo, but more importantly, what it is that I'm feeling, or the energy of the lion, the message of the lion and the Strength card, is that you are being asked to be very courageous in asking what it is that you want. You've been there's been like a lack of purpose and feeling like you've lost hope. Your heart has been feeling heavy and shut down. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, with the Nine of Swords. I feel that you've been sitting in a very chaotic kind of internal energy, going back and forth, back and forth. Nine of Swords, this has been causing a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel that your heart has been feeling very heavy, or has been feeling very heavy, which with the Star in reverse, feeling lack of purpose, unmotivated. There's a guarded Seven of Wands in reverse. There's been a lot of internal conflict, and this has to do with a Ten of Pentacles. A Ten of Pentacles, about a situation that you felt was very solid, or could have been very solid, long-term commitment. And this is what it is that you want to ask for. This is what it is that you have been asking for. It's asking you to have, you've had a lot of strength. There's been a lot of strength and a lot of courage on your part, Aquarius. And this whole situation has left you feeling very low and just kind of low energy. Really feeling like there's no hope in sight. But let's get to the Intuit Oracle and see. And it's going to take you great strength to speak. New Moon in Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. It is speaking one's truth. Speaking one's truth. Of how you truly feel. All right, for Aquarius, Spirit. You are needing to feel complete. You have been feeling very incomplete. Again, this has come up. This is the third time. Again, this Ten of Pentacles. This has to do with a union or a partnership of some kind, an agreement. And in some kind of, I think this is what Aquarius has been wanting and hoping for this Ten of Pentacles, this union, this partnership. That's on the bottom of the deck. What has been imbalanced? You are needing to get centered. You've been feeling very imbalanced. Your sense of well-being. We have the magnifying glass. Needing clarity. You've been wanting to, and examining the fine print, looking at the fine print, the important details. Really, that's what the Hermit card and the Hierophant card is, going really deep inside yourself to find the wisdom, the courage, and the knowledge. We have the Hanged Man again. So we have the Hermit in the general overall reading, and now we have the Hanged Man. We have the Hanged Man because you are needing to, because the Hanged Man speaks of sacrifice. And what this is really having the courage to go deep within, to admit to yourself, what is it that you have already sacrificed? What are you willing to continue to sacrifice? And what are you no longer willing to sacrifice? And it's looking at things from a completely different perspective. And you are going to emerge out of this much more centered and balanced. That's what it is that you are seeking. We have compass. Trust the inner compass, your true north. This is your true north. And this is the, the magnifying glass. And examining all of the fine print and the important details of your soul, Aquarius. Following your true north, your life path, seeking truth. And seeking the truth that you already are whole. You are not broken. You are not broken. You never were broken. I've been guided to tell a collective of Aquarius, you are going to find your way. And you, with this time of introspection, this is the opportunity to explore the soul, to explore deeply what it is your true north, what is going to guide you and pull you in the direction of your soul. So that is the reading for the air signs. If you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please give it a like, a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. I will be starting to do more videos for the individual zodiac signs very shortly. And until next time, air signs, I wish you so much love and so much peace.